Good evening, everybody, from the convention center. Come on, let's go for a ride. We're heading down 40 feet below the convention center. This is your first look at the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop. This is the main station, decked out in Technicolor, with a fleet of Teslas waiting at your service. Is it what you thought it would turn into?
It's actually better than what I thought it would turn into.
That's the head of the LVCVA, Steve Hill, who has watched construction of this system since the drill bit started turning in November 2019. Elon Musk's Boring Company built the system with 3 stations with parallel tracks that run from one end of the convention campus to the other. The fleet are Teslas. I'm in a Model X. The LVCVA says what would be a 25-minute walk from one end to the other is, in your underground Tesla, now about 2. Hill tells me they expect the system to ferry about 4,400 conventioneers an hour free of charge.
We have run capacity tests. We've started to bring our folks back to work. So just a couple of days ago, we brought all of our folks into the system and said, get in cars, ride it around, get to the next station, jump out, get back in a different car, and just to test the system.
The first real test will come in June, when the first big convention, World of Concrete, returns. At its peak, convention goers will see a fleet of 62 Teslas. This is the first operational boring/Tesla system anywhere.
The fact that we're the only place in the world that has this is going to be a lot of interest.
Even more interesting is you could be looking at Las Vegas's mass transit template. Boring is already drilling lines to Encore and Resorts World. Plans have also been presented to local governments to expand this strip and citywide.
It is certainly something that is distinctively Las Vegas right now.
Sure is. Other cities have subways. We have underground Teslas. At the convention center, Jeff Gillen.
Yeah, they are easy to get, but the special agent in charge at the Las Vegas FBI field office isn't mincing words. These fake vaccine cards for sale online are illegal, and you will be caught, he says. Experts say they aren't just criminal, they can be dangerous too.
With a simple search and a click, people can order these fake COVID-19 vaccination cards. Stamps and dose numbers included.
Well, the fake cards is actually a violation of the law in and of itself. You can't fraudulently create a government document.
Special agent in charge of the FBI Las Vegas field office, Aaron Rouse, warns this is a crime. The bogus cards advertised to those who don't want to get the vaccine come during national chatter of requiring one to travel or attend events, dubbed vaccine passports. 45 attorney generals, including Aaron Ford, sent this letter warning companies like eBay, Shopify, and Twitter that their platforms were selling them. And while a lot of these listings have since been removed, experts say they're still a hot commodity on the dark web.
How easy is it to find these fake vaccine cards online?
Wow, it's so easy.
Michelle Boland is with cybersecurity group Checkpoint Research. She says in the past few weeks, demand for these cards has soared on the dark corners of the internet.
Researchers said that they saw advertisements by sellers of like 1,200 new advertisements. So they saw a huge spike in advertisement for these services.
But points out the personal information people cough up to make these cards may cost far more than its $200 price tag.
And that information is then used to hack them or launch malware to be able to hijack their accounts.
And if you are caught, Rouse says fake cards will accompany real punishments.
And the people that are out there producing these cards, they can just wait for the knock on the door. They're not going to like what happens afterwards.
Crystal, I'm told it certainly could happen here. There's, health officials are remaining optimistic, but they said that it wouldn't be as bad as previous waves. Now, 29 states have reported increases in cases, and Nevada saw an increase over the weekend. Now, our positivity rate is back at 5%. And it had been declining for the last several weeks, but there are some good signs, though. Hospitalizations have leveled off, and deaths continue to decline. Vaccinations are also increasing across the state, with nearly a third of the population having already received at least one dose. Still, how could another wave impact us? Some officials say it wouldn't be as severe.
If it does come, I think it'll be a lot less. It'll be a wave that. It'll be a lot less than what we saw in the first, second, and third time. It won't be nearly as severe. We won't see the ICU admissions to a high degree. We won't see the deaths.
Dr. Gardner says the key to preventing a fourth wave, getting vaccinated. And also, he says if we haven't seen another wave by mid-May, it likely won't come. Kyle Wilcox reporting. Back to you, Crystal.
Yeah, we're definitely hopeful that we...
Hi, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.